What if I told you that everything you can ever imagine, you can bring to life? From the dawn of mankind, everything that has ever been created is as a result of a particular imagination. Somebody somewhere putting their mind into imagination and they bring it to life. We are limitless to things we can achieve, things we can do, because this power of imagination is so extraordinary that we can achieve anything we put our minds to. Before I started this YouTube channel, I imagined myself having a YouTube channel. I imagine myself shooting this video that I'm shooting right now, that you are watching me. So before I even open my camera or even open my YouTube channel, I have already imagined myself doing it. This video that I'm currently doing right now, it has already been created in my mind long before I even press record. That is the power of our imagination. I'm just manifesting what I've already imagined. That's already happened even before I even press the record. This is just the reality of what I have created in my mind. When I was working in a corporate organization, I have a boss that before he comes to the office every day, he will have imagined what will happen in the office. He will have imagined the client that will come. He will have imagined people that will come and pay. And when he comes to the office and when those things happen, he will just tell us that he has already imagined this. The power of our imagination is so limitless. In the book Think and Grow Rich, there is this particular story that is very fascinating, and that is the story of Edwin Barnes, that has already imagined in his heart that he will work with Thomas Edison. Even though he does not even have a transport to go to Thomas Edison, he has already imagined in his mind long before he even went to Thomas Edison that he's going to work with Thomas Edison and he's going to partner with him. And eventually he partnered with Thomas Edison, even though when he first got to work with Thomas Edison, he was not a partner, he was just working for him. But in the long run, the reality came into fusion. Let's talk about imagination itself. Imagination is about thinking and visualization. You think things and you develop a mental picture of that particular thing, and you put that picture, you imprint it into your mind. Yes, most of the time when we say we think, we are not thinking, we are worrying, because when we think, we bring a solution. So thinking involves a solution, and when you now come up with a solution, you have the mental picture. Most of the time people don't believe in imagination. They think maybe it's just delusional and everything, but the thing is, when you have limiting beliefs, you will not put your imagination into place, because most of the time when you imagine things, your current reality is not is not it at all. Your current reality is not what you are thinking. So those things put limiting beliefs into your mind. By the way, I have a video that I did on mindset and how to overcome limiting beliefs. I will link the video in the description below. You can check out that video. I highlight how to overcome limiting beliefs and step into a new reality. So another thing is that when we talk about faith, the Holy Book says faith is the evidence of things not seen. Think about that. That is to tell you that to actually imagine things or to actually believe that something will happen, you have to actually imagine and have faith or believe in this context that that thing is already in existence. And how can you do that? By imagination. That is where imagination comes from. That is the power of imagination. You will have already imagined yourself manifesting some things before it actually come to reality. That time that is actually in reality is not the time that thing actually happened. It has actually happened in your imagination long gone. You are just seeing the physical realization. And there's also a part that says we walk by faith and not by sight. So most of the time when your current reality is not aligning with your imagination, where you are imagining yourself to be, what you want to become, your current reality is your limiting belief. So that's why the Holy Book says walk by faith, not by sight. So don't let your current reality limit your imagination. And that's the most beautiful thing. Nobody can take away that power from you. The power of imagination, the power of dream, the power to dream dreams. Now, To actually imagine something great beyond your current reality, you have to open yourself to new perspective, like you are entering into a new world. There's this thing that always want to, pull us back whenever we want to dream big or want to do something exceptional, telling us that this is your current reality. You cannot achieve this thing. Those things are like gravitational pull, like they pull you back to where you are coming from. To actually move above that spectrum, you need an higher law. You need to move above that gravitational pull by putting your imagination into work and believing it. You have to be delusional, honestly. Yeah, you have to be delusional about it. There is no logic to it. You just have to be delusional about it in your imagination, in your head, that this thing is your reality. There's something that happened, sometimes this year, not long ago. Elon Musk, one of the richest man in the world, his SpaceX, they launched the spaceship into Mars, and it was a success. Now imagine Elon Musk thinking multiplanetary, like man can move from one planet to another. If somebody say that in like maybe 100 years ago, they will say he's a mad individual or he's crazy. But look at it now, it's gradually becoming a reality because somebody imagined that human beings can actually move from planet to planet. If you actually sit down and imagine possibilities, imagine what is possible, oh my God, you will actually not play with the power of imagination. You will think things, you will dream big, you will dream dreams. I don't know, that just come from, I don't know where it's come from, but it's amazing, the power of imagination. It's very amazing if you can put it into use and be creative with it. Now let me share some practical tips to activate imagination. The first thing is meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness will help you to clear your mind. Your mind will be open to new experience. Your mind will be open to new perspective. A clear mind will allow imagination to flourish. So you need to practice meditation and mindfulness. Another thing that can also help to activate imagination is doing creative exercise. By drawing, writing, brainstorming, critical thinking, all these things helps to activate imagination. When you actually think and come up with a solution, you brainstorm on a particular thing, you will actually be amazed on the level that your mind can go to bring solution, to bring new things into fusion. It's an exercise that you need to do. You just need to have a particular idea and brainstorm on that particular idea. Be on that particular idea. It will amaze you, so many things that will come out of that particular idea. And before you know it, you will begin to come up with new things and new concepts for that same particular idea. Another thing that can also help to activate imagination is to explore new experience, new perspective, new ideas. Expose yourself to new environment, art, culture, and challenges that stimulate creativity. It will amaze you how this little exercise can actually bring out some level of creativity, some level of imagination in you. So exploring new experience is also a vital point to activate imagination. Reading books is also a very good thing. By reading books, you are taking your mind on a journey. It will expand the level of your critical thinking. It's okay to dream. Don't let anyone take the power of imagination from you. That's the most amazing thing as human, and that's the advantage that we have over other species. If you look at the elephant has a weight, it throws his weight around. If you look at the lion roars to scare other animals. If you look at all these animals, they have their own advantage. They have the things they can do. If you look at the monkey, they have the ability to jump from one tree to another. Cheetah can run as fast as possible. But as humans, we have brain, we have our mind to put into imagination, to create things. As humans, our imagination is to create. Look at so many things that has been created since the dawn of humans. Look at skyscrapers, look at bridges. Even before the advent of technology, look at the things that has been created by some people putting their mind into imagination. Don't be afraid to put your mind into imagination. It's a critical skill that you need to develop. What is your widest dream that you want to achieve? Share it in the comment section and let us inspire each other. With the power of imagination, there is no limit to greatness. There is no limit to what we can achieve. If you can imagine it, you can bring it to life. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with somebody that would need this type of message, and also subscribe to this channel and like. I'll see you in the next video.